Deontay Wilder says he wants to become a world champion again. However, looking at Wilder's recent performances, Deontay Wilder's dream might be impossible. So in this video, we're going to look at Deontay Wilder's career. We're going to look at if Deontay Wilder has the ability to become a world champion, given the talent that is within the heavyweight division currently. Because I think we need to discuss this. And if Wilder is going to do anything in his career from here on, he has to beat Derek Chisora to be able to do that. Look, the story of Deontay Wilder is always interesting. It is always intriguing. And what we can say about Deontay Wilder is that the Tyson Fury fight, and as you can see, this is that incredible knockout in the third fight against Tyson Fury where Deontay Wilder was just taken out in a devastating fashion. So look, Deontay Wilder for me, after those 3 Tyson Fury fights, he was never the same. Wilder was never the same. And Wilder has never been the same in any of the fights that he's had since the Tyson Fury fight. So there's something that has left Deontay Wilder. Is that his hunger? Is that his ability to land that big shot? Or is it the fact that Deontay Wilder never really worked on the fundamentals that every fighter needs to rely on when they get older? And because Wilder is getting old, and because Wilder, the speed is leaving Wilder, he has nothing to fall back on. And I think it's the latter, right? And Deontay Wilder is struggling to survive in the ring because every fight that he's had since the Tyson Fury fight, he hasn't looked really good. And we can have a look at Deontay Wilder's box rec right now, right? Deontay Wilder, he's 40 years old. Deontay Wilder is 40 years old. So if Deontay Wilder is going to become a world champion the way he says he wants to be, then it's time. He has to perform against Derek Chisora. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. And at the age of 40, we look at Deontay Wilder's box rec here. And in the last 5 fights, Deontay Wilder has won 2 of them and has lost the rest. Now, this is the Tyson Fury fight, the 3rd fight. And then after that, he fights Robert Helenius and he knocks Robert Helenius out in round 1. And then, a lot of people talked about the fact that Deontay Wilder is back and, he's looking good and he's looking threatening, he's looking dangerous. And then Robert Helenius went to fight Anthony Joshua and Joshua knocked Helenius out in a few rounds. But Deontay Wilder did not look good in that fight. If anything, Robert Helenius' performance in that fight was not very convincing. So we did not know what sort of Deontay Wilder was in that fight. He just landed that big shot and ended that fight. And then, Wilder wanted to fight Joseph Parker. Now, granted, Joseph Parker is definitely a much better fighter than Deontay Wilder. And I picked, Joseph Parker to win that fight. And, it looked like Deontay Wilder just didn't know what he was doing in that fight. It looked like Deontay Wilder has lost all motivations, everything that he used to be in the ring, very ferocious, very dangerous, very angry. It looks like Deontay Wilder has lost everything in that fight against Joseph Parker. And he got absolutely destroyed. He just got outboxed. He got outfoxed. He got out thoughts in there. He got out punched in there. And Wilder looked like he didn't belong in a boxing ring. And then he wanted to fight Zhilei Zhang. And of course, we saw how devastating that Zhilei Zhang fight was to Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder didn't have any idea how to fight a southpaw. He was turning his back on Zhilei Zhang. And Zhang, we know he's a tricky southpaw, although Zhilei Zhang hasn't got the gas tank to go 12 rounds. If he catches you in the first 6 rounds, you're dead. And that's exactly what Deontay Wilder suffered from Zhilei Zhang. Zhilei Zhang knocked Deontay Wilder out in a devastating fashion. And then, of course, Wilder wanted to fight this guy called Tyrell Herndon, which, granted, Deontay Wilder won that fight, but he didn't look really good. He was lethargic, he was slow. It looked like he had run out of ideas. It looked like the right hand didn't land. It looked like Deontay Wilder doesn't have the mechanism to be able to throw that right hand anymore. It looks like he's lost everything that, he used to be so much convicted about, his power and his speed and his ferociousness. And Deontay Wilder is just not the same fighter that he used to be. So Deontay Wilder now coming out and saying that he wants to become a world champion again. I look at that, right, and think, you haven't been the same in the last few fights. The Tyson Fury fight has clearly taken a lot out of you, and so have it taken out of Fury. But it looks like Fury is doing better than Wilder. Wilder looks like he's not doing good at all. And the problem that Deontay Wilder has, and we have to be honest, guys, we have to be honest, and we have to call a spade and tell the truth. The problem that Deontay Wilder has, I'm going to tell you guys, is the fact that Deontay Wilder did not really work on the fundamental technical ability in boxing. He never did. He never took it seriously. And he sacked his trainer. Deontay Wilder fell in love with his power. And because of that, Wilder did not really take the time to learn how to box. Now, this is really important because when you get older and your legs start to go and your speed start to go, the things that keep you, alive in a boxing ring as a fighter, and the things that, keep you safe is the fundamentals, the footwork, the boxing IQ, the ring generalship, having understanding of how to move to take the sting out of punches. Deontay Wilder never learned any of this. And Muhammad Ali was the prime example. When his legs were gone and his speed was gone, he was getting old. People couldn't drop him because, he still knew how to use the ropes. He still knew how to use the ring to, get around and get away from big shots and still survive in there. Deontay Wilder cannot survive in the ring. We saw that in the Zhilei Zhang fight. He turned his back on Zhang and got knocked out in a devastating fashion. We saw that in the Joseph Parker fight. He got outboxed and he didn't know what he was doing. So Deontay Wilder has done himself a disservice by not focusing on the fundamental technical skills of boxing. And that has come to bite him in the backside now that he's getting older, now that he's losing his speed and his legs. So look, Deontay Wilder says, I want to become a world champion again. I look at that and think, it doesn't look like you can become a world champion again because you're at that stage where it looks like everything has been beaten out of you. And now fighting the likes of Derek Chisora, you have to beat Derek Chisora. Deontay Wilder has to beat Derek Chisora if he wants to become a world champion again. There's no two ways about that. Deontay Wilder has to get in there and he has to do what we know him to do, which is get out there and knock Derek Chisora out. That is the only way Deontay Wilder can start believing in his abilities, can start feeling like he can become a world champion again. Because if we look at the heavyweight division right now, if we look at the talent that is in the heavyweight division right now, and the guys that have the belt, I don't think Deontay Wilder can beat any of them right now. From the Deontay Wilder that we saw in his recent fight, I don't think he beats Caballero. I don't think he beats Daniel Dubois. I don't think he beats Moses Tama even. I don't think he beats Fabi Wardley. I don't think he beats Usyk. Deontay Wilder, I don't think beats Anthony Joshua right now, given the abilities that he's shown us in his recent fights. I don't think he beats Tyson Fury. I don't think Deontay Wilder beats any top 10 fighter in the heavyweight division right now. So it's well great to say that I want to become a world champion again. But unfortunately, Deontay, I think, the Tyson Fury fights have taken everything out of you, and I think because you did not work on your fundamentals and did not learn the art of boxing, it has come to bite you in the backside where when you needed those skills to depend on right now, you don't have it. And now you're in a ring looking like you don't know what to do. You look out of place, you look out of sorts, and it just looked like every time something lands that Deontay Wilder is in serious trouble in the ring. So look guys, get in the comment section and let me know what you think about Deontay Wilder saying that he wants to become a world champion again. I want you to look at that and tell me, is it possible that Wilder can become a world champion again given the talent that we have in the heavyweight division? And also, as I said, Deontay Wilder, he has to beat Derek Chisora to get the confidence in becoming a world champion again, because if he doesn't beat Derek Chisora, then it is absolutely done for Deontay Wilder. Then he can just kiss his dream goodbye, sail off into the sunset and enjoy the money that he's made in boxing, because Derek Chisora is not a top 15 fighter right now. And if Deontay Wilder cannot beat Derek Chisora, then he surely cannot become a world champion. Get in the comment section and let me know what you think about this.